Hey Shane, let's take a look at this question that you sent me. I got her up here on the board, and what we're doing here is we're going to distribute. So we're going to take this term, which I'm going to highlight in yellow, and we're going to multiply that by each term that's inside the brackets. A common thing that a lot of people get mixed up on is combining like terms versus multiplication with exponents. So let me illustrate. Let's say we got 4x plus 4x. So here we're going to combine those like terms. Both of them have the same variable, the same exponent. We would think of that as a 1. You never write the 1, but it is. So we just add the coefficients, which is the number. 4 plus 4 is 8, and we bring that x along. Okay, 4x plus 4x is 8x. But if we're multiplying, say we have 4x times 4x, we're going to multiply the coefficients, so 4 times 4 is 16, and now the exponent rules come into effect. X times x, we're multiplying two exponents with the same base, which we have here, they both have x, we add the exponents. So that's going to be to the 1 plus 1, or 16x squared. Okay? So I just want to make that distinction because it's real kind of tough to keep all that straight when we're dealing with x's and y's and all that stuff, what goes where, and then combining like terms and all that stuff. So that's a little geekery on multiplication versus addition and subtraction. Let's talk about what we're doing here though. So let me get my pen here. We have 9x squared times our first term. So again, we're multiplying. We're going to multiply the coefficients. 9 times 2 is 18. We're going to deal with our x's. So I have x to the 1 times x to the 1. That's going to be x squared. 1 plus 1 is 2. And we're doing the exponents here. 1 plus 1 is 2. And then y to the 4. Y squared times y squared. 2 plus 2 is 4. Now we'll do our second term. 9 times negative 2 is negative 18. We add the exponents, x squared, and then this one is going to be y3 because again, there's exponents of 1 here even though we never write them. It's never cool to write them. Lastly, 9 times 6 is 54, positive 54. And we're going to go x squared, and there is no y over here, so we'll just carry the y squared through. Okay? And that's essentially it. Now when we're talking about combining like terms, if we look here, I have an x squared and a y to the 4th. I have an x squared and a y to the 3rd. So this is not like terms. This would have to be a 4. If it was, I could get rid of all this stuff, but it's not. So when we're combining like terms, and remember a term, let me get purple out here, a term is always a number separated from another number by a plus or a minus sign. So here we have 3 terms, okay, and they have to have the exact same variable, and they have to have the exact same exponent. So here none of these, they all have x squared, so that's great, but the exponent on the y is different. So this is our final answer. We cannot really do anything else with that. So I hope that was useful. Let me know if it helps, okay?